I really want to come into your TG part, right?
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of things which do not make sense from an Indian perspective, to be very
Yes.
honest.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, you ask for the daily reader, it says 10,000 bucks you have to sign up for.
Yeah.
You know, a minimum program is I think 3,000, which is for kids, right?
Hmm.
And it just covers 6 months, right? You've already the one major question that I had was that people are going to be asking that question that this already is for free. Why do I pay for someone curating it? But you've kind of answered that question that it's more about building that habit,
Hmm.
right? So that's a very important question which you've taken care of. I want to understand who your TG is, because what the plans that you have are relatively expensive from a subscription scenario,
Right.
right? And so just because the TG who is buying it really has to find a lot of value in it.
Hmm.
So if you
Hmm.
can just shed some light on your TG, who are these guys who are actually buying? How long do they stick around for, and so forth? And what their behavior has been when they come on to
Yeah.
the compounds.
Right. Yeah. So, when we started, I remember in the first cohort, or rather the 2.5 cohorts that we had everyone from a senior management guru
Okay.
to a child psychiatrist to someone who was preparing for his GRE, because he said, I want to read more non-fiction and I want to build this
Okay.
habit. So we were completely, lost that who are we actually doing this for? Because
Right.
initially the people who signed up were people who knew us, right? So these were friends, family, who sort of knew about us. So that's why that explained the sort of diversity in the backgrounds of people who had signed up. But over a
Right.
period of time, we have managed to again narrow this down to I would say busy corporate professionals, people who are lapsed readers, as we call it. These are people
Okay.
who used to read a lot, in their school and college time, and then suddenly felt that yeah, there's too much work-related stuff, and they understand that they are missing out on something because they are not able to read, from varied sources. So these are people who are sort of frustrated with the mainstream media. When I say mainstream media, I'm assuming everything from your news websites to links that come on their, alumni WhatsApp groups, and all those things as well. Because it's, if you think of it, there's going to be a very small, narrow set of pieces that you are looking at, right? Um, it'll be the same 10 odd TED talks that will come. It'll be the same sort of Better India kind of articles, which are great, by the way. But it's the same kind of thing, right? Because I either because of algorithm or whatever, everyone is gravitating
Reading
towards the same set of content. So people who realize this, right? And that is a very difficult sort of segment for me to define, because it doesn't get defined in terms of age. To a certain extent, these are probably 30 plus that you are looking at.
right.
We have very few who are under 30, because they're not people who will have the time to do this, right? So there will be
Exactly.
30, 32 plus, till around 45, 50 typically. That's the demographic. We
Okay.
have both men, women, a lot of people, Indians, who are living outside the
Living.
country, right?